morning, everybody, or should I say good evening. I made a decision. Today is December 1st, and I made a decision that I would actually start filming the Diamine Inkvent Calendar reveals the night before so that I don't have to be quite so precious about my tone and volume of voice, because early in the morning people are sleeping, and now at this time of day people are off doing their own thing, and I can still focus a little bit on this. So I'm going to film this evening, the evening of the 1st, and then I will edit it and post it tomorrow morning on the 2nd. So there will be no spoilers before it's permissible to do so. So by the time you see this video, it will be December 2nd. So I went into a little bit more detail about how this would work for me in the first video. So if you have questions, you can go back and take a look at that. Without further ado, let's just jump right into day number 2 of the Diamine Inkvent Calendar 2025 Teal Edition Ink Reveal. For day number 2, we have Energy, which is a purple ink with gold sheen. This should be pretty. Let me just clear the decks. Apologies for the plastic ASMR incoming. Well, that wasn't so bad. Give this a gentle mix. Just like in the previous video, I'm going to fill out one of these coloring Rolodex cards that I get from the Well-Appointed Desk, made by Anna Reinhardt, inked with a archival quality black ink pad with the Well-Appointed Desk ink testing stamp kit. Boy, that's a mouthful. The top label is made with the Kokuyo Endless stamp set, just so that I can find them easily while I'm ticking through my Rolodex. So I'll do that swatch, and then I will do another page in this Midori notebook that's got cream paper with a light blue grid on there. And then I've also got one free page left in my personal 2025 Hobonichi with the quote bad batch of Tomoe River Sands and paper. I've got the second page of the December 2024 page at the very beginning, and you can see some shadowing from the next page showing through, but this is literally the only blank page that I want to use in this book. The rest of it is still in use for the rest of this year. So we'll do some ink swatching on that as well. I will go back and retroactively put in some of yesterday's day 1's color, which was Celestial Skies, in a space at the top. And I'm going to keep this entry, since I'm limited to the one page, to just a brief sentence. If any ink is going to show bleed through, it'll be in a situation like that where you're really puddling it on the page. guess I'll just go ahead and do day 1 while I've got this out. And hopefully I won't smear it. Oh, I forgot this was shimmer. Let me shake it up. Or agitate it at least. Alright, so that is some heavy sheening ink. And nothing's coming up on my finger. A little bit on a white tissue. I've seen some monster sheeners give off a little bit more than that in the past. So that's pretty well behaved. On the Midori paper, you can still see a lot of the sheen, even though this is a cream colored paper, and it's a pretty noticeably cream paper. When you compare it to the Tomoe River, which is also a light cream paper, which you can really see when you put something really white against it. This is really cream colored, almost yellow. And you can see a lot of sheen and shading. Now, interestingly, on the Hobonichi paper, there's not as much sheening happening on today's ink, but yesterday's ink has got a ton of sheen and shimmer showing. As far as bleed through, my stamp bled through, but the ink that we tested today did not. No bleed through, a heavy shadow, which is to be expected with a darker ink like this, but no bleed through. Now the real tests. Yeah, there's some pretty heavy bleed through on this Tomoe River Sanzen Bad Batch. So, I would imagine that inks that are this richly pigmented are going to fail on this particular paper. I feel like the Midori paper is probably a better example of how this is going to hold up on good quality papers as opposed to this bad batch of Tomoe River. But there you have it. Day number 2. If you enjoyed this video, would you please consider liking and commenting on it to have some interaction with me, and maybe even sharing it with a friend who you think would enjoy this. And as always, take care of yourself and take care of each other. Thanks and have a great day.